Gaffer, quite a frustrating one, held to a point here at Northampton Town despite a bit of a second half onslaught. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I think we started slowly from our high standards of getting into the games quickly, and we paid the price for that. It was obviously an error for the goal, which can happen when you're playing out from the back, but it wasn't just that. It was just we were a bit too passive, a bit too slow, and I knew they'd be quite direct and be a scrappy game, but we just couldn't get into it, and that was the disappointing and frustration part. But once we did, we got going, we built a bit of pressure, scored a goal, and then it was just one-way traffic. And from our point of view, we've played worse or created less chances in one games away from home. So unfortunately, we couldn't get the goal that would have won it for us.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bizarre one to fall behind to. I know you said you take responsibility because of the way we have to play and build. What didn't we quite get right in that build in that instance?
I think in the early phase there was an advantage there that we probably missed just on the left side with Alex, where we could have found him rather than being too intricate on a pitch like that. But we tried it. Normally it works. It didn't today. Tomo's obviously very disappointed, as they all are. But I have to, reassure them that ultimately we could just boot the ball up the pitch every time we get it. We don't want to do that. And equally, we're not a team that's, stupid and playing really risky passes all the time. I think it's a case for us. It happens. It happened today, and we move on.
How important was it then to draw level before the break?
It was very important actually, because you could see a bit of a frustration there, but we got a good goal, and that gave us a bit of belief, and it was right, okay, let's sort of wipe that half and let's start again. And I thought second half we were very good for it, all in their half, a lot more play, pushed them back, and we did. Towards the end we created the chances you need to do to win the games, but we just couldn't quite get one of them in. But from my point of view, the players have been going Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, and it's not an excuse. It's real. It's real. It's a lot of football, and they've done well throughout that time. And it's important that some of them that are running on empty really rest and recover now and re-energise for a big push towards the end of the season.
Because there were still moments of quality and neat passages of play as well. When we did play through that initial Northampton Town press, the pitch opens up and then there's opportunity.
Yeah, I thought the football was good. We were getting the ball to the final third. Consistently, 1v1s for Emil, out to the right side to cross. We did. We kept doing the right things. We got the ball through them a lot. I mean, I've watched a lot of their games, and they can be really, really scrappy games. Hard to push them back with how direct they are. But we got good control of it in that second half. And then you're thinking, right, can we make little slide passes, little runs, get shots off, crosses? And we did all that, but we just couldn't get the final touch to put it in the back of the net.
That was my next question, really, in terms of the challenge that you've faced today in Northampton Town, in terms of the problems that they pose, the way they approach a game. It's a team's prerogative as to how they face us. What did you make of what we faced today?
Yeah, I think there's no right or wrong way to play football. Everybody, it's within the rules, and it's about getting results, and I've got no issue with that at all. That's the way they want to play. We're very different in the way we approach the game, which is also up to us. So what we've got to be is effective, and what they've got to be is effective. That's what football's about. And for the most part today, we were. We just couldn't get the finish.
And the stop-start nature of it means you're having to always drive that intensity and drive the tempo, and as 8 minutes added on, felt like it could have been 18. That's a challenge that we faced all season that you just have to overcome. Yeah,
I think it was a bit stop-starty. We just couldn't build any real momentum because of it. But that happens. I think we've had away games like this before, lots of them like this before, and once you get that sort of second goal, then obviously you've got the victory and you can come away with the points. But today we couldn't quite get that goal, but it's a point closer to where we want to be. And at the end of the season, hopefully it'll be a valuable point. Yeah.
And you can look to those number of chances. Lukas Jukovic having an effort over Alfie May with a left-footed strike. Is Willem's header 15 minutes out probably the pick of the bunch?
I think Willem's chance was a good chance. I always fancy Alfie when he gets round into the box. Juki on the swivel can score that. Paik just wide of the post. There's 4. I think they tipped one off the line that was crossed in. So there's 5. One of them needs to go in, and it's a different game. But it's I'm not criticising the players in that sense. They're just moments, but we had enough moments to win it.
This international break, by the sounds of things, comes at a good time then?
Well, it does. I think we've been, since the first week of January, we've been 2 games a week. So it's a run that not many people in football would have been on before Saturday, Tuesday for that length of time at any level. And it does take its toll. Some players have played a lot more than others, but there's the mental fatigue as well as the physical fatigue. So I think it comes at a good time for us. I was keen to get it to make sure that a few go internationally and they come back and they're ready. But the boys that are here will train what we need to train, but we'll also rest and re-energise, ready for a big 5 weeks.
Gaffer, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.